Wow, you were recording that whole time? Cool. Beautiful. So, here's the stitch. I'm making a giant butter croissant. We're gonna stick this in the intro, Cooking with Matthew, episode 1. Vegan-ish. I just clean my face with oil so it'll be less shiny in this camera, and my eyes are burning. Cool. Throwing that out of the way, we're doing this. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't bake. I don't do this. So we're just gonna wing it. I got a recipe from the internet, and we're gonna try it. I love almond milk. Cool. Using my phone to record, I cannot Google any of the questions that I currently have, such as a milliliter. How is it equal to a cup? Wow. Cool. Have milliliters. Okay. I have a scale, a bowl on a scale. 600. Wow. What? That seems like a lot. Hold on. Flour. We went to Whole Foods, got whole wheat pastry flour. I don't know how flours are different. I'm probably going to regret getting whole wheat because it probably will not taste as well. But we're trying to be healthy. We're trying our best. 600? Seems like a lot. Does this even have 600 grams? LOL. Too much. Too little. Bam. Cool. This was for the almond milk, so like whatever. I know they're supposed to do the dry ingredients first. Let's go ahead and do that. I have nutritional yeast. Is that the same? 6 grams. This is like flakes though. We're just gonna wake up. Hello. Okay. Salt, 12 grams. That's a lot of salt, bro. Hold on. Excuse me. I have nothing prepared. By the way, we are in the same clothes that you have always seen me in. We're looking kind of crusty. We're just gonna make it work. 12 grams. You at-home viewers, yeast weighs less than salt. Sugar, 45 grams. We have this organic light brown sugar. Again, probably gonna make it taste worse, but we're trying to do this in a way, in a holistic. It's very moist. Okay, 45 grams? Yeah. Oh, too much. Too much. No, not enough. We're almost there, bud. Come on. Yeah. This just looks really strange. Cool. 40 grams of butter. We're gonna do that later. We're gonna mix this up first. Because from what I know from watching a whole bunch of tasty videos, my grandma has a mixer from 1982. Okay, cool. We're gonna do, from these tasty videos, we know to do dry ingredients first. Oh, hold on. I'm supposed to like do this. I feel like mixers do this now, like for us. Close enough. Oh yeah, you're supposed to do like, cool. Killing it. We're not gonna add water purely based on the fact that almond milk is like 85% water, and regular milk, I'm assuming, is not. Yeah. Wow. Tasty, I'm looking for a job if you have one. Cool. Has a cucumber. Okay. We've reached a problem. Okay. What have we learned? 1, I don't like getting my hands dirty. 2, this mixer from 1987 does not fly in today's dough economy. Like, I don't have enough ingredients, bro. So like, if you can't make it work, then we can't work. That's so violent. Okay. Realize that it's not the mixer, it's actually me. What else is new? This is just user error at this point in life. Cool. But it is making a nice dough. Do I know really what I'm doing? No. Do I know what a nice dough technically is supposed to look like? Again, the answer is no. But you know, here we are. Here you are, watching me, a fool, make a dough. Ooh, it's so nice though, wow. I made a pizza once. Giant croissant for the first time. Okay, I stopped going in the same direction, so we've reached a problem. It's rising. Here's where the current issue lies currently. All this dough, bro, I don't really know why the mixer is off center. I don't know why it doesn't also like do things that I want it to do. I'm assuming this was very high tech for its time, or maybe a minute. This was all user error. Like, I'm not saying it wasn't. I'm not trying to place blame anywhere because I'm a fool. trying to make a giant butter croissant, which I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to do anyway. There's a reason why no one has made a giant butter croissant. Tasty has a pretty effective series making giant things, and they haven't made a giant croissant yet, and probably for a good reason. We are getting there. Yes. Unplug before insert or remove parts. Why is that where the bowl goes, where you can't see it? I would have no reason to. We're not gonna talk about it. Okay, we're not left-handed. Almond milk. Okay. Tough dough. Get in there. Okay, we don't want it to go like that fast. Okay, not preferable, but excited because it did what it needed to do. It mixed things. Yes. Okay. Oh, well. Oh, send help. Here we are. Do not fall, little strand. I see you. It says do not take out parts when plugged in. I didn't do this. It did it. My grandma's watching Jeopardy. Can you hear her? Nobody saw a thing. I forgot butter. 40 grams of butter. We're gonna do that later. We're gonna, yes. We're not supposed to do this. Do not start spinning, please. Thank you. Okay, it smells really good. That machine smells overheated. Here's my logic. You don't really need to wash your hands making food. You should. You absolutely should. But when you cook food, it's gonna be so hot that it'll kill all the bacteria on it. This is my logic. This is Matthew logic. Take it with a grain of salt, please. My logic is that it's so hot that there will be no germs on it. It's kind of like when you cook eggs and how like once eggs are cooked, salmonella is like, I don't even think eggs have salmonella. I think they're just more at risk of having salmonella, and this is why everyone's afraid, because everyone's afraid of the same things they were afraid of in 1930 and they just never grew out of it. Exposed. I don't like getting my hands dirty. It doesn't matter. We will be using a vegan butter spread. Because you know, we're not trying to eat dairy right now. My brain kind of tells me that like, it'll be much easier to mix up in this form, melted, so that's what we're gonna do. 17, 32, we're getting there. Getting there. 44, 40, cancel. We messed up, bam. 49, 46, okay. 44, have it your way. Bam, cool. Yeah. I know, I keep making you get up. In case you're wondering which no one was, I do have other clothes. It started to sizzle and then we knew we had gone too far. Bam! We're doing all the things. Slowly roll. What is the best way to do this? I need like an expert to have on hand, but as we've discussed previously, I don't make any money. Here we are. Okay, this seems like a lot of butter. I added milk, almond milk, when I wasn't supposed to. We don't think things through when we do them. So the machine said not to do this. If I die, just know that they told me not to, but we don't have the time. Is that even right? I guess so. We've again reached this point of life. Gotta let go, Jack. Come on. Bruh. Let it hang out for 2 hours. Do I have to roll in a dough before? I guess so. We're gonna do that. We have this thingy. Ooh. We have this thingy. We're not gonna do it on the kitchen table because that seems gross. Always flour your board, people. I don't know why. Bam, yes. Do it. Live it up. Live your best life. So let's, yes. One of the things is you don't want to over knead croissant dough. And the logic is you don't want the gluten to develop over something. This dough is freaking pretty, bro. Whatever I did, yes, we're proud of it. Wow, okay. My hands. Look how pretty this dough is. Wow. I made you. We grabbed a small bowl because my grandma only has these hairnet things. You're supposed to like cellophane it. You're supposed to wrap it in plastic wrap in case you don't know what cellophane is, you uncultured. What was I saying? Anyway, you're supposed to let it proof. Let's Google that. Let's see what the stitch is. Oh, that's not what I wanted. So when you have croissant dough, you're supposed to let it sit overnight in the fridge. But we don't have time for that. This recipe said to do 2 hours. I don't know if it meant in the fridge or out in the open. Hello, come on, come back to me. 1, 2, 8 croissants in 1 day. Search history. Hurry up, it's an hour. I thought it was gonna have to be 2, so we're kind of killing it with this. We're gonna put these in the fridge because I sat in my car for an hour. Ew, my hands. Gross. Killing it. So the thing about me is that I'm cheap and lazy. So when I see, I left the house in the intent of getting flour and a rolling pin. Do you see a rolling pin? So my savvy self sees this. It's also $1. So we're making this a rolling pin for the day. Baby, who's emailing me? Leave me alone. I'll see you in an hour. Goodbye. We're just gonna have a slight intermission in our hour break, only because I have a story time. My friend got married today and I was supposed to go, but you see, here's the thing. I was doing music things from 9 to 1, and then at 1, I was gonna get ready, and then I was going to go to the wedding for 2. I didn't know where the wedding was. I didn't know where the wedding was taking place. Wasn't even sure if it was for 2, really. My grandma cleaned the kitchen table, so I lost the receipt. Not the receipt, the wedding invitation telling me all this information. I don't know where it went, so I just didn't go. I'm here during my intermission trying to cook. What I'm cooking is a tuna steak on a ciabatta bun with an egg. And I tried using this thing that I got from Whole Foods. Didn't work to make a circular egg. You know what it did? That. You know why it did that? Because all the egg came out underneath it. Why? That's dumb. Then a roach fell from my stove somewhere, and I don't really know where it fell from, but it fell onto the stove. Look, there it is. We finna fight. Resume. Oh, we're back. We have finished the water from this. I have to pee. I didn't think about it till just now, but we probably could have taken a shower. We're not vegan anymore, in case you were wondering, because you weren't. But we don't do dairy. Still, this is where we're at in life. If I didn't have coffee in a video, who would I be? You know? Yeah, that's really nice. Okay. Is this right? Yeah, cool. Okay, this is where we're at. I don't really know if this is like possible. We're not gonna act like we know. We're just gonna use it as a rolling pin because we didn't want to spend $20 on a rolling pin. We need to keep it as a square. I don't really know how to do that. Like I see them do this a lot, but that doesn't feel sufficient, you know? I don't know how to do anything really, so like y'all should be used to it by now. My dad told me he's gonna buy me a rolling pin, so we'll have somebody else spend that money. I don't know cooking terms, but it's really like stretchy, you know? We've reached a problem with it. Bam, bam. We're just gonna fold that over it. I messed it up. What else is new? Got out of my croissant. Bam. How do people come up with this stuff, you know? Like, how is someone like, this is a technique to make a croissant? Like, why, how do they know it was gonna make a better croissant? You know, I guess just trial and error over the years. I have to remember these things are like 4 million years old. That's an accurate estimate in case you're wondering. Yeah. Yes. How do people do this? They're making a rectangle. We don't have time for rectangles. In case you didn't know, we're supposed to fold croissants. I didn't know because somebody told me, so if you didn't know, I was right there next to you. The plastic wrap on this table, man, really kind of getting the best of me. What's that? Anyway, if I die from this croissant, just blame my grandma. Here's the thing, bro. We gotta like do that. Isn't it good pizza dough? Wow, why didn't I think of that? Damn, you gotta do like that. Oh, that wasn't right. Cancel, abort mission. Control Z. To be fair, Mountain Valley does not recommend that you use their bottles as rolling pins. But in my defense, it also doesn't say not to use it as a rolling pin. We're just gonna keep rolling. Go that way. Oh, I forgot. Wow. So ideally you want it to be in like a sheet. I'm assuming people usually like mold it to be a sheet, like melt regular butter and then let it sit and cool, which would have been smart. We don't have time for that. I honestly have no idea. My grandma's making so much ruckus. What are you doing?
Throw my trash away? Or just throw my trash away?
I've kind of given up on the entire recipe as a whole. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. They kind of like stretch it out. My dude is being weird. LOL. Bam, bada bam, bam, bada bam, bam. How does one? Oh my lord, bro. I'm about to start doing this on the floor. Ah! The butter's like poking out from the side of it. We're just gonna act like it never happened. And we're gonna fold. Beautiful. Just what we love. A leaking croissant. Can we do it with our hands? Yeah. Let's do it with our hands. So, this recipe just took a turn for the worst. All the butter is like seeping through. We're just gonna pretend like nothing happened. What do? I need an expert. I'm thinking it was too much butter. Plan B. We're not gonna cry about it. We're gonna soak up some of the butter with these paper towels. And then we're gonna try our best to just bake it like a bread. I'm assuming all of this is just butter. We're gonna throw that away. Sponsored by Bounty. Not really. Oh. I have to go to the gym, bro. This, like, peeling away is not what we're here for. Anyway, as planned. Kinda wanna wear gloves, but we're not doing it. The French don't have gloves. I'm sure they have gloves. Can't hurt nothing. I can't make it worse. Believe me. Should we just keep adding flour? Though it has an excess of butter. We're making it work. Everything was going pretty okay until we added the butter. I don't know, I'm not a chef. I'm just a person. You're beautiful, it's true. We're gonna guess the problem lies with trying to make a vegan croissant. Or like a dairy-free croissant. The problems always arise when you're trying to do things in a manner most efficient. And you try to record it and document your success. But then the world's just like, nah, bro, we had different plans. Like, we didn't want you to make a giant croissant. And you know why? Because of this tomfoolery. It's getting there. Did we just waste a whole container of earth-balanced butter? Yes. We're being somewhat aggressive. We're kind of angry with this croissant because it didn't do what it was supposed to do. What was it supposed to do? It was supposed to be a croissant. And you know what it isn't? A croissant. This is all being weird and like we're not a fan of you. I bought some eggs to do an egg wash. I don't 100% believe that that's important now. It's still beautiful though. Do not fret, butter lovers, croissant lovers alike, because we will have a darn croissant if it kills me. Do not break. Thank you. Kind of like a uterus. We need to fold that back up. Okay. Right. And you just absolutely refuse to be a croissant. This is weird. Public service announcement. At some points in me exporting this video, it decided to be weird and pixelate and do stupid things. I don't know if I like any of that. So you know what I didn't do? Go to my friend's wedding. Was she upset? Probably not. She probably didn't even notice I wasn't there. Look at this tube. Cinnamon rolls. How are they? They're kind of like, yeah, they're tubular. Is this right? Am I doing this right? Probably not. Have I done anything right today? No. It started with, hi, I want to make a giant croissant. Oh, that's my shoe squeaking. I thought it was my dog crying. Cool. You will cut because you've been trying to fall apart this whole time, bro. Should I just make 3 giant croissants? That's like a Pillsbury thing. Straight out the can. I didn't think this far. We're gonna take this nice croissant, put it over here. Oh, I'm pushing, oh, this isn't, okay. Oh, this is like, there's always an ugly one. This better be my hair. You heard it here first, kids. Do I know what you heard here first? No. Oops. Okay, sure. Why not? I have nothing else to do. Cool. 3 weird croissants. I forgot the egg wash. I have to wipe down the table. No one let me forget. Or everyone's gonna be mad at me. I don't have a brush because we're not a chef. We're Matthew. So what we're going to do is we're just gonna like, bam. Maybe I should have Googled what an egg wash actually was before I attempted one. If you've learned something from this video, praise God. The goal was to make 1 giant croissant. But geometry wasn't on my side. Cause like, that's what I did wrong last time, Matthew. Learn from your mistakes. An egg wash. How foolish was I to assume that an egg wash was just an egg? Pretty foolish. I'm beginning to think that I put too much egg because a wash has become more of a submerged. Just for the sake of trying and because I have extra ingredients, we're gonna try to see if we can turn this buddy into a cake. Primarily because this was all I bought this for and I have a lot left and I have a whole egg waiting to be used. We're also doing this without a recipe, but we're just gonna eyeball it. Okay, so this is gonna be interesting because I'm gonna use powdered peanut butter. So let's add some more sugar, only because I'm slightly concerned about the cacao powder. So we're here. Worst comes to worst, it just comes out as like a loaf. I'm gonna add an extra egg because I bought 6 of them just for 1, just to use 1. We will be making a deep dish cake because I couldn't find regular pan. We want you to be a batter, bud. Do you believe the mistake was adding 2 eggs? Yeah, this is fine. Yeah. Wow, cake batter from scratch. People say you can't do things you probably shouldn't. Air bubble. Cake fart. This is kind of looking kind of sketch. Okay. We coated this in coconut oil cooking spray because it seemed like the right thing to do at the time. Hello? I just washed my hands, so nobody scream. See, like assembling sandwiches, building salads. That's where it's at. You're beautiful, kinda. Oh no, all the flowers in like a corner just like huddled up. Cooking is not on your side. Cooking does not want to help you. If I don't survive beyond this little experiment, please alert the authorities. Now I gotta mix to accommodate for the flour that was in the corner of the pan. We're never using this again because this was just horrible. Nearly killed me. I gotta clean everything up. I didn't sign up for this. What an like harsh sound. Better. Wow, wasn't the plastic wrap clear at one point? It sure was. That was so much smarter. What is wrong with me? Know that I'm very dedicated to this process because I'm not gonna get on with my life until this is done. Getting on with my life includes going to the gym, getting in shape, trying to work up calories from these dumb croissants and these cakes that I just made. Can I put this away? I just looked at our croissants. They're not the best. They're not the worst. Pillsbury could never. So, our croissants are done. Bam. This is like my hand. It's about the size of a hand. A little bit. Yeah. Let's talk about the experience for just a second. Ooh, if I ate dairy, sure, why not? I would do it again. Never will I do it again because it was such a big mess. It really wasn't worth the time. I haven't tried one yet. Kind of afraid. We'll try one later. So, here we are. How would I rate the experience? A -4. It was really hard. It was really disappointing. Took a lot of ingredients that I had to go out and buy. Wasn't even able to make my giant croissant, but that was my fault. That was user error. A lot of this was user error, so please take all this with a grain of salt. Haven't tried it yet because they're really hot to burn my mouth. We don't want that. Maybe I'll try one right now and we're just gonna see how it goes. Here is the prettiest one. They feel very dense. Like I could throw this at someone. Still kind of doughy. I wouldn't pay for it. Will I stop eating it? Probably not. You can see the inside's not really that flaky. It was a beautiful crust. Not really a beautiful. It wasn't flaky at all. I don't know what I did wrong. I don't think, well, I did a lot of things wrong. I know exactly what I did wrong. We're just gonna take that back right here, right now. I don't know what that was. It was just crunchy and I liked it. Is it a croissant? No. Is it kind of like fancy bread? Yeah, let's stop it right there. Oh, it is kind of flaky, see? Yeah, I ain't mad at it. Like, it is what it is. There's definitely like some croissant elements to it. Wow. So, the more I eat it, the more I like it. And so we're gonna go ahead and give this like a 5 out of 10. The texture's nice. There is a flakiness to it. I'm not gonna lie. Was it fun? Yeah. I liked how everything fell apart and I had to make it better. That's what Aquariuses do. My dog can't smell it, therefore she does not want it. Oh. Okay, got just made. Covered in peanut butter. Cut it into cubes. Stacked them on top of each other. Called it a day. Gladys said I need to be a chef. She's wrong. If she would have saw the catastrophe that just was. Pretty freaking flaky. Till next Friday. We'll see if I post. Why is this not bad?